Nah, I issue more than headlocks, they be taking headshots. I keep firing to the pen sound like it's bad shots. Now move your feet like we in bedrock. You fucking around out of wedlock. Me, I'm committed to doing it again and again like it's OCD. And treat this bitch like 4 kings so this Allen don't leave. I kill these lyrics and carry them for half a 16.
The worldwide heavyweight, get it straight, it's the game. From the B to the C's, we are G's and we bang. Full core defense, better put Mr. in your prefix. Please, Mr. Fender, when you're speaking. We're like the justice scale, we're uneven. All rise when I reside and I be seated. The data bank just got deleted. Understand the cause of the effect of your bleeding.
I'm more seeds at the stake on the skillet. Niggas hate that I kill it so much. It's breaking their feelings and I'm taking their spirit up out of the grave. I'm digging. People say I'm a menace cause I got some dangerous intentions. Now listen, niggas can't touch me. So if your dogs keep barking, I'ma shoot them and turn their ass to hush puppets. We the gang with the chains that's plated and we all like brothers, so it's gang related, huh?
One too many members so the game gets deeper. All backs are white so nobody can creep us with the speed of a cheetah. Power moves like Vegeta, load the clips. Start grinding, Lord knows I'm about to re-up. Cause we up, game 4, the series is 3-0. Repossess you on Collins like South Beach Repo. In the AM, bring the pay in. Call it rise and grind. Return of the big change, call it rise and shine.
Crazy eights elevate from my mind state. The game in good hands, fuck I need all state. I'm on stage, all-American 5-star recruit. My combine and booth, them numbers speak truth. Men and women lie, by any sentimental definition I am fly. By any premonition I'm listed to be the guy. The heater niggas spit and be reminiscing, I rhyme.
Black chain gang, praise the name. We murdering the game like Cain. You Abels would never be fucking with I. For I am my brother's keeper. For them I 6 feet deep, yeah. Burn hot like fire. Call me Grim Reaper. This is not my best verse, blue, this just a feature. Nigga, we kings, y'all just inglorious bastards. Blood, sweat, and tears, bow to the bull masters.
Look, last but not least, from the belly of the beast, laid giants one blow. Let us all feast. It's a 4-course meal from the rappers that we kill. From Albany City to the beaches of the field. I'm a monster, like something that you seen in the movies, Jack. God's still a flow, streak of lightning running up my back. Y'all ain't safe, war, break a nuclear attack. Hamburger Hill through the trenches where they raised me at season. Like I've been locked up in a smoker. You Batman, I'm killing niggas, guess I am the Joker. War paint all on my face like an Indian. Next nigga speaking ill about the gang, I'm ending him. Yeah, I'm here, just can't be seen like a Sasquatch. The way we eating rappers, blame it on the bath song. Anybody claiming king, I'm gunning for that ass. Was a local joke for hopeful or Jay-Z and Nan. I shake and bake, cross over, oop up off the glass. Running, gunning just for fun. Dominique on that ass. With the Wilkins and Dawn, still flipping on that ass. Read about the green dot, the banner, watch, hope, smash. Told Kanye, thank you, I appreciate the last. Showed allegiance to the owl, so Grove gave a pass. Had to take the test, but my grade showed a pass. New strings in my chucks when the springs, dumbass. And I put that on the C's on the set. You niggas want my spot, taking me, wanna bet. You dummies hella funny, but you get no respect. On the streets, looking queer, only thing missing is a dress. I shadow lip gloss, you bitch niggas got breath. They go Twan, pass a shovel, couple graves need digging. Hell have no fury, and you know it's Lord willing. Mass murder on the mic, it's finna free of killing. Man, woman, and child, you can spend me with your feelings. Beast, kept me drinking rivers under shade trees. I'm the one Joe seen trying to drain you Frady. Anunnaki, only couple gods in my pantheon. Nibiru X is where my people come from. On the search for the goal, and it's the nearest sun. Unorthodox, sporadical, mythical, mathematical. I'm magical, taking your firstborn as collateral. Gang! Ah.
You. Can y'all hear me out there? What is good? What's up? Is my levels right? Is my levels good? What up? We in the building today. Hey, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Welcome to Blues News. You know who I am. I am Bluminati, man. Welcome to the house. This is Blues House Live. It's Thursday. I'm good today. Hope y'all doing good. I'm great. Gonna talk about this Marvel situation over there, man. We saw what happened yesterday, right? They brought the chairs out. The homies brought the chairs out for us, told us to have a seat. Yeah. Avengers Doomsday, y'all. What y'all feel? How y'all feel about that, man? How y'all feel about that? James McD, what's good, baby? What's good? What up? What up? What up? How y'all feel about taking a seat? Huh? How do y'all feel about that? Jeez. Hold on, let me get right. Let me get right. Thought I was right already. How y'all doing though, man? Y'all get up in that chat, man. Tell me how y'all feeling today. Who all out here? Don't forget to hit that like button, man. Hit that like button and let me know how y'all feeling. Where am I yet? You know how y'all feeling that like button. James, I'm putting up with my reaction. Putting up my reaction to the casting tomorrow. It was interesting to say the least. Interesting is it was interesting. That's a dope. Okay, I like that. It was interesting. I think more so the discourse around it was interesting. The stream was not interesting. The stream was not interesting. I would have laughed if every chair that passed by had already. Now that would have been funny. That would have been funny, but I wouldn't have put it past them. I would not have put that past them if every chair had RDJ on it. I wouldn't have put it past them. That would have been funny though. I damn sure would have laughed at that shit would have happened. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, man, this Avengers Doomsday situation. I don't even really know where to begin, where to start with this. I guess I just jump into it like this. It was underwhelming for me. It was very underwhelming for me. Was a letdown. I guess I'm just, and it just could be me personally. I think I'm just done. Like nothing they do is, I mean, I guess we can look at this chair situation and say that it was innovative. You know what I'm saying? Say it was, I guess, a dope way to introduce the cast. But what was that? Was it, how long was it? 5 hours? 5 hours of chairs, y'all. 5 hours of chairs. That is crazy. And we watched it. Well, I didn't watch it, but it was people watching it. I think it drew in like crazy numbers, right? I think it clocked, I don't know, this article right here, Doomsday Stunt clocks 275 million views. 275 million views, y'all. Said it's a Marvel live stream all-time record. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. 275 million views. Is Marvel back? Does that's I guess let me ask that. Let me start before I get into everything. Let me throw this question out there. Is Marvel back? Is the MCU back? Was that good enough to say, okay, yeah, they back? Was that good enough to say, yeah, they back? They back. Are they back for y'all? I don't know if they back for me, man. I do not know if they are back for me, but are they back for y'all? Does this signify them being back? So let me get into my spiel. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about it. James say, I watched Electric State last night. The MCU was not back. It was that bad. Huh? I still have not watched it myself. Still have not watched it. I said I want to watch it because I like Millie Bobby Brown and I like Chris Pratt. I like them as actors. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see I want to see how bad it is, or how bad of a job they do, or how good of a job they do. But I keep hearing bad things about said movie, man. Keep hearing bad things about said movie. Shit, I ain't even introduced. Let me introduce the show first, man. I ain't even really introduced the show. Like I said, welcome to Blues House. This is Blues News. I'm Bluminati, man. Your guide through today's hottest headlines and thought-provoking the thought-provoking world, whether you're here for the latest celebrity scoop or fresh perspective on societal trends, you're in the right place. Let's get this thing started, man. Welcome to the house. Don't forget to wipe your shoes out as you enter, man. Or matter of fact, take your shoes off before you come into the house. Take your shoes off before you come into the house. That's right. Save yourself 2 hours. It's not even funny. Bad. The Russos are cooked. Russos are cooked. Okay. All right. Like I said, let's get into it, man. And let's get into it. We got Robert Downey Jr. We got him returning, but not as Iron Man, but he coming back. Got to get that RDJ, right? RDJ got to get back. Marvel was in such a tizzy. They had to go and get RDJ back. They had to. We got Professor X and Magneto stepping to the stage. Coming to Professor X done been in the MCU. Now we get old ass Magneto coming back into the MCU. Gotta bring them back, right? It's only right. It's only right. Only right. And we also had some people who was absent from that whole chair situation, right? I think a lot of people were scratching their head like, where is this actor? Where is this person? Where is that character at? But from what I understand, could be some more people coming, right? This could be some more. Could be some more. Now, with all of that going on, what exactly does this mean? Is this setting up another Infinity War level type event? Right? Is this really going to be an Infinity War type of situation? Or is this just a nostalgia-laced cash grab? Are they so out of it? Are they so done that the only way they can get butts back in seats is to do a nostalgia cash grab? Did they look at Deadpool and Wolverine and say, Ryan, you got something. We didn't have no faith in you at first. We didn't even really want to, but maybe you might be on to something. Let's go get all the old motherfuckers we can and bring them back. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. So we know where to start. Let's go get RDJ. So they go get RDJ back. Not as Iron Man, but as Dr. Doom. Now, is he a variant? It's been rumors going around that he's playing a Tony Stark variant as Dr. Doom. I remember when they first announced him, it was, no, he's playing Dr. Doom. He's Victor Von Doom. Now it's a lot of situations going on. I just think it's egregious. Just to even bring him back is egregious, right? But is this a brilliant situation or just blasphemy? Like I said, I think it's egregious. Him coming back as Dr. Doom. I want y'all to let that sit in. Just think about it for a second. RDJ coming back as Dr. Doom. Was that on your bingo card when thinking, how can Marvel fix itself? How can Marvel right its wrongs? How can we go forward with better product from Marvel? Did you sit there and say, man, they got to bring Robert Downey back? But if they bring him back, he's got to play Doom. Right? This is the guy who defined who Tony Stark was for over a decade. Over a decade, perfectly wrapped up his storyline, his arc in Endgame. But instead of reviving Iron Man, they bringing him back as one of Marvel's greatest villains, if not the greatest villain in comic book history. At one point in time, I think he was voted. If not one, I think he was two. I think it was Joker, then him, or him, then Joker. It was something like that. Bringing him back. Now, we all know Robert Downey is a brilliant, incredible actor. Dude got talent, right? Depth, charm, everything you could really ask for when he does a role, the intensity, he brings it all. Can't lie. Can't take nothing away from that man. Right? Now we're stepping into the shoes of Dr. Doom, and we know that Dr. Doom he's not just a villain. He's not just a fly-by-night villain or, freak of the week type villain. He is a villain of all villains. Right? Scientist, ruler, got his own little twisted moral code and how he views the world and how he thinks the world should interact, but under his boot, under his heel. This could be Marvel's attempt at totally doing something completely different with Dr. Doom. Maybe. Right? Maybe we can give them. Look, does Marvel deserve the benefit of the doubt? For me, no. I think they've ran out of credit. For me, their credit score is low. But I know for the general audience, maybe they can. We give them the benefit of the doubt. General audience will give Marvel the benefit of the doubt when it comes to this. They don't really, know too much. It's kind of like what Thanos said: when you curse with that intelligence, man, it's really bad. And I think when you curse knowing that Marvel or the MCU can do better, you want them to do better. But then they keep giving you subpar stuff. But it could work. But it could also backfire. The audience see RDJ as Tony Stark. That's all they know of him. This variant thing that they've been trying to push for the past it's been 6 years now? They've been trying to push this multiversal variant thing for 6 years now. And it's really not working the way that they think it works. Because nobody is telling it in a way that makes it really understandable. The rules, every movie, the rules change. Every movie, the rules change. Everyone, when it comes to the multiverse. Is it a multi-universe? Is it different dimensions? Is it a different timeline? What is it? What is it? So when they see Robert Downey Jr., they're gonna see Tony Stark. Shit, they've been knowing him as Tony Stark for the past 10 years. For the past 10 years, they seen this man being Iron Man. So when he talk, when we see that face, it's going to be Iron Man. It's going to be confusing. I want to see how they really get this off. I want to see how they get this off. How do they make this work when he's interacting or when the other superheroes see him? Are they going to see Tony or are they just going to know it's Victor Von Doom? It's just messing with me. Just even really think about it as I really, try to sit down and process it. Also, is this after watching the chairs, right? Are they really relying too much on nostalgia? Is this nostalgia? Are they just trying to reel us in? Because, one of my arguments is Marvel isn't growing with its audience. Marvel's audience is growing up. Marvel's audience they might not have as much gray in their beard as I have. I'm probably on the older end of the age demographic, but Marvel's demographic of viewers are growing up. Grown. Is their content that they're putting out, is it growing with the viewer? Is it growing with the audience? I know we bring up the general audience all the time, but it's really not a general audience situation. Like Marvel is a brand that developed a fandom. So that fandom grows. And you can always get new fans, but it's hard to get new fans, especially when you have these subpar movies that have been coming out lately and you've been getting diminishing returns. I know a lot of people say, oh, Marvel's not dead. You overanalyze and yada, yada, yada. Well, as you get older, that's what you do. As you get older, you say, oh, it ain't like this one, or that one was better, because you've seen better, especially if you've been here from day one, or if you're coming from where I'm coming from when comic book movies was actually garbage and actually trash. And it seems like they're heading back in that direction. And they can do it's some old comic book style movies that's on par or even better than some of the stuff that Marvel's been putting out lately. So are they really relying on this nostalgia to bring that older audience back in? And will it work? Will it work? Then there's the fact of the actual casting of RDJ. And we're probably going to be talking about RDJ a lot lately because I think this whole thing was an RDJ rollout. That whole chair situation yesterday was another RDJ rollout. They are really relying on RDJ to sell these last two situations. Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. They are really relying on RDJ to sell this thing. Right? And when they reboot or whatever they're going to do, is Doom done? Would that be the last we see of Doom? So we won't really even get a different actor to play Doom, Cillian Murphy, so to speak. We won't get that. We won't get an actor who can take that character and make it his own. We got to rely on Robert Downey Jr. That's what Marvel said. Nah, we're gonna back up the Brinks truck for him, and he's gonna play Doom. I would love to. I'm so tired. I'm gonna tell you this. As much as I love nostalgia, I am tired of Professor X. I'm tired of Magneto. I'm tired of. I saw them. Hell, I saw them for damn near. It's been 20 years worth of seeing them as long they've been those characters as long as Hugh Jackman been those characters. It's time for something new. You know what I think would have been better? Fassbender should have came back, right, as Magneto. And I forgot the other dude who played Xavier in the the young Xavier. Those two should have came back. They should have. I'm so tired, and it's just me, Patrick Stewart. Like Patrick Stewart should have stayed where we saw. He done died 3 times since he's been Professor X. 3 times. How many times are we gonna kill this man just to keep bringing him back? And we still ain't got no T'Challa. But we're gonna keep bringing Patrick Stewart's Professor X back. To me, Marvel should have went with a new face. Give me some new faces. If y'all going down this route, y'all can easily give me some new faces. That way, if it is a soft reboot after Secret Wars and y'all bring those new faces back, we good. We good. Yes, James McAvoy. We good. What up, Buck? Buck gave me a super chat. Salute the Buck 4.99 super chat. Let me get hold on. I ain't got all that Dre got yet, man. I'm gonna get there though. I'm gonna get there. But let me give you this. Let me give you some claps. Let me clap it up. Clap it up for you. I appreciate it. Buck says Marvel tried to establish new characters and they failed, so they're bringing all the OGs back. But they failed because they didn't establish, and I like the way you put the quotes around it. They failed because they didn't establish the new characters. They didn't establish. They just threw them at us. Here y'all go. Wow, take this. Shang-Chi was probably the better of the new characters that they gave. Shang-Chi was probably the better establishing of all of them. Right? It was a traditional origin type situation with Shang-Chi. We sat there, we watched him go through. He had a story. Boom. Now we should be on Shang-Chi 3 by now. Or at least coming up into we should have had at least a sequel to Shang-Chi to give us more Shang-Chi. Giving us another Shang-Chi would have gave us the opportunity for them to pick another character and maybe slide him in. Or whoever that other character is, and get a little bit more development on that character. So at the same time of developing Shang-Chi, we could also develop this character. The TV shows didn't develop anything, right? TV shows didn't develop. Maybe Miss Marvel, but nobody watched them because nobody watches Disney Plus anyway. Whether they're good shows or bad shows, nobody watches them. Not to the point of enough to where it's enough people who knows what's going on. So when Miss Marvel shows up in the Marvels, which just should have been called Captain Marvel 2, nobody knows what's going on. But hey, that's what they want. That's what they want. That's what they want. So speaking of Ian McKellen, Sir Ian McKellen, and Sir Patrick Stewart, aka Professor X and Magneto, now we're getting some X-Men, their official arrival, right? Which I don't like. I don't like this to be the official arrival because it's the older is the Fox X-Men situation, which you know what I'm saying, a lot of people didn't like it, but I like the Fox X-Men for what it was. You know what I'm saying? Big, huge X-Men fan, so it did what it needed to do for me in my day back in the day. Right? So now we got the X-Men coming in, and we all knew that they was coming some type of way. Got to, and the thing is, they had to come. They had to because they're done. Marvel is done. They really don't know how to pivot. So they got, all right, let's throw the X-Men in here. You know what I'm saying? We got to do something. Got to wake them up. Let's throw the X-Men in. And we all knew it was coming. Been teased for years, you know, but now it's official. Patrick Stewart and McKellen reprising their roles as old-ass Professor X and old-ass Magneto. Right. Oldies. And I ain't got nothing, you know, I don't want to sound ageist or anything, but these dudes is old. Let them go sit and enjoy their grands and their great grands or whatever they got. Let them enjoy those. So they back. So you know the question is, how are they gonna make this work? How are they going? I was on Facebook yesterday, and I was asking, you know, I was talking to some of the homies, and I was like, this is a lot of people jockeying for screen time with RDJ, because I don't think people are seeing what's going on. This is an RDJ led film. RDJ, he getting 50, maybe 50% of the screen time. Then you got the rest of the cast. You know, RDJ, 50% of screen time, rest of cast. That's a lot of them jockeying for screen time. So I want to know, how did this work? How is this going to fit? We're taking the Fox X-Men, integrating them into the MCU. This going to get nasty. It's going to get messy. The storytelling is going to be hella convoluted. Hella convoluted. It's already crazy. Now you want to throw the Fox X-Men into this situation. MCU is limping, trying to limp across the finish line. What? So this Fox X-Men, are they variants? Is this a multiverse of madness situation? Are they the MCU's official versions? 616 MCU style, what, you know? And since we're bringing Professor X and Magneto back, is Hugh Jackman showing up? They said they're going to work him until he's 60, right? He close. Hugh Jackman showing back up. Is he coming too? Crazy thing is, this could be the most exciting movie Marvel has made in years. Or it could be the most confused, most crazy timeline hopping, no explanation having. It could be a timeline bomb of Loki and the Flash movie just smashed together. You know what I mean? It could be nasty. A chrono bomb. That's what I'm gonna call it. It could be a chrono bomb because we still don't know how timelines and different universes and what's causing incursions, what's an incursion, what's this, what's that. All of this time from when we first got introduced to Loki and they started doing the multiverse, what have y'all learned about the multiverse? What do y'all know for it to be consistent? What's the consistent rule or what is when it comes to the multiverse or the sacred timeline that they kept throwing? Because is it a multiverse or is it a different timeline? And I've had this discussion before. People don't know the difference between a timeline and a different universe. A timeline, different universe. So is it a multiverse that we're working with, or is it a different timeline that we're working with? Now, if you all could, let's go back. Remember when they did the whole time heist in Endgame, and Loki ended up with the cube, right? That changed the timeline. That changed the timeline. So time was running as it should, and then he did something different, which changed the timeline, changed the trip. So it branched off. Bloop, it was a different branch of time. Not a different universe, just a different branch of time in that same universe. Then the TVA showed up, yada, yada, yada. That's what we got in the Loki. But then they keep talking about a multiverse. What is that different? Even as I try to explain it, I'm about to start talking out the side of my neck because it's weird like that, right? So I feel this is what we're going to get. Just a whole bunch of confusion when it comes to this. Where did the X-Men coming from? Is this going to be a different timeline? Is this a different universe? How do they show up in this different universe? We have but 2 movies to get us into Doomsday. We have 2 movies. In these 2 movies, they have to explain what's going on so we can get to Avengers Doomsday. Tina want the link. Oh man. You know I got you. You know I got you. She said crashing the show. You made me forget what I was just saying. I was about to go in too, man. Tina, you already crashing the show. But no, where did the X-Men come from? Where do they come from? Right? Did they just show up? And we got 2 movies. That's what I was talking about. We got 2 movies to get there. We got Thunderbolts. Is the Thunderbolts going to have anything to do with Doomsday? Captain America didn't. Except for that little trash mid-credit scene or end-credit scene that really didn't do nothing. So Captain America didn't help us to get to the next stage in what's going on in Marvel. I don't foresee Thunderbolts doing that neither. That leaves us with Fantastic. So Fantastic Four is going to have to be the movie that bridges everything together. Everything. I want y'all to hear me clearly. Fantastic Four is the movie that Marvel is relying on for the rest of all of this stuff to work. If they don't explain it well, if Fantastic Four doesn't get over the way that it should get over, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Now, As they brought all those chairs out, we noticed that it was a couple of names missing. Brie Larson's name was missing. Captain Marvel. No Tom Holland Spider-Man. Nowhere to be found. Right? Now, rumor has it that they ain't even done. That's another. If it's more people coming, RDJ 50%, the rest of these people jockeying for time with RDJ. So let's start with Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, she's been pushed as the strongest Avenger. Yet she's about to be absent from the biggest crossover since Endgame. And if you really think about it, she ain't really had no kind of interact. No, for her to be who she is and what she can do in the capacity that she can do it in, she really has no big anything outside of her own movies. When it comes to Avengers style stuff, she showed up, brought Tony home. She showed up, fought Thanos, disappeared, done. Her movie, some people liked it, some people didn't. Then the Marvels, I think that they nerfed. I believe they showed how strong, how powerful she is in the Marvels and what she can do blowing up planets, and then they nerfed her. That's how I looked at it. And took her away from, they added other parts to the movie that took away from her in the movie, or that didn't allow her to shine, right? But nowhere to be found. Now, is it a scheduling conflict? Is it a creative decision? Will she show up later? Will she be one of the ones that get announced later? I don't know. Is Marvel just sitting on this one, just waiting to see what the fans is going to say? You know, sometimes we say Marvel don't listen, but I think Marvel listen and they do shit in spite of. That's what I believe. I believe they do things in spite of. You know? Or is Marvel phasing Brie out? Is Marvel phasing Brie Larson out? Is she done out here? Is she done? Then we got Spider-Man. No Tom Holland was announced. You know, major part of No Way Home is, you know, as we know, it was his movie, but completely absent of this. Major part in Endgame also. Matter of fact, been a major part since, what was that? Civil War. Right? That was Civil War. He showed up and been major in the MCU since then. Completely absent now. Completely absent now. Is he absent because Sony is playing crazy with the rights? Is Sony still acting a fool over there with the rights? And if they are, I don't blame them. Hey, we see what you do. Let's come back to the negotiating table. It's time. It's time. We need more money. Y'all want to use this guy? We need more money. I can see them doing it, and I don't blame them if they do it, because they need all the money they can get, because everything Spider-Man related over there, trash. Other than the Spider-Verse situation. Everything else, garbage, right? Are they saving him for a surprise return, maybe? Is this going to be a surprise thing? Secret Wars, maybe? Do they wait till Secret Wars? I don't know. But it's a lot of things missing. It's a lot of names missing. Right? Lots of names are missing. No Monica Rambeau. No new actor to play T'Challa. T'Challa is a major component of Secret Wars or anything, even a Doom War. If y'all know about Doom War, major component. I just want to say this. If y'all know anything about the comics, any big deal in the comics, T'Challa, probably the number one guy. The story will probably revolve around the machinations of T'Challa in the comics. So if we go back and we look at these storylines that they draw and they pull from, T'Challa be right there in the driver's seat, driving the store, just driving. He be right there, but we got no T'Challa. No Hugh Jackman. None of that. So what are the fans out there? So what are the fans saying? What are the fans saying, man? Now, with this announcement, when they started dragging them chairs out for 5 hours, that was wild. That was wild. Salute to the homie Ty. Ty was doing a live. He had a spaces going on Twitter or X, whatever y'all want to call it. And, you know, he was keeping, and I was like, man, I'm not finna sit here and watch them bring. I'm thinking maybe they bring a chair out and have the actor show up and say a couple things and leave. To me, that would have been better than just some chairs, especially for it to end with RDJ being the last guy. I said, as soon as RDJ was the last guy, I said, oh, this is another RDJ commercial. This is another commercial for RDJ. I'll be heated if I'm Sam Wilson and I just had a movie and y'all parading RDJ out again. If I'm any of those, I'm like, y'all, I could have came through and sat in my chair. But no, this was another thing. This was another RDJ commercial. Another RDJ commercial. Another RDJ commercial. Let me finish up, Tina, then I'm going to add you. I'm almost done. Let me finish up and I'm going to add you. Now, we got on one side, you know, some people hyped. I seen a lot of discourse of what people was hyped. Oh, that was dope. I love it. They brought the chairs out. Oh, I love these chairs. Who's the next name? I'm going to sit here and watch it. Then you got the other side. Me. What the fuck they doing with these damn chairs, man? Like, what's going on with these chairs? Why? Okay, it's a chair with a name on it. 15 minutes later, they play some music, another chair come out. They did this live streaming the whole time. Maybe it's genius. Maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I'm too obtuse to see the genius in it, right? But it was people saying this is the most genius thing since the invention of the wheel. Since somebody took a knife and took a loaf of bread and started slicing it. It's crazy, right? All Marvel is doing is just throwing big names on the screen. They're not crafting any good stories because I'm still trying to see how this connects to that. How we gonna get here? They nostalgia bombing us. You know, this is a toxic relationship. They love bombing us. That's what they're doing. They love bombing us, right? And it's just too many characters with no development. You just gonna throw us, just have characters out here, no stories behind them, no nothing. Just here you go. Here you go. Eat this. Take this. We eating cereal with no milk. That's what this is. Cereal, no milk. So I don't know, man. This didn't make me want to go and see Doomsday. It didn't make me excited whatsoever. It just made me look at them side-eyed as I keep doing. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Tina. What is up? Tina came through and crashed. Made me forget what I was saying.
You know why? You know why? Because I didn't know that you were live. I only seen it on Twitter. I didn't see it on YouTube. I was shampooing my car out and I said, oh, Blue is live and I'm off today. I'm gonna crash the live.
Crash the live. Hold on, let me give a round of applause for Tina, y'all. Round of applause for Tina. Appreciate it. What you got to say, man? You crashing it to get to talking.
I'm just here as a guest. I'm here as a guest. You're one of the first people you know, in our little crew that's talking about it besides Dre. I don't
Mm.
be up in the morning, so I couldn't get on Dre's
Dre was on it
stream.
early. I couldn't. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. I don't even know what he said because I know he was early. I was at work, so I pop in. I say, hey, I try to listen for a couple minutes, and then I had to dip out. But yeah, he was up on it. He was up on it. But I know you. Come on, you got some tea for me. I know you know who's playing. You know what I'm saying? Namor's.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I just came in because I saw you talking about it, and I was like, let's hear Blues take. I do agree. They got a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah, it's a lot. They about to build the pyramids. They literally trying to build the pyramids over here. Like, I just don't see how we getting from where we at right now to Doomsday. That's what's really baffling me. If they pull it together, I'll be the first one to come out and wave a pom pom and do a jig for Marvel. If they can pull this off, I'll be the first one. Everybody talk about how bad this Electric State movie was that the Russos did. You know what I'm saying? I think, hold on. I think I got another super chat. My bad. Buck says, last time we saw X-Men Beast was with Monica Rambeau, but she's not in the movie, so I'm lost. Yeah.
I think she's coming. I think she'll be in there.
It's those things, though. Like, she should have been in an announcement, not him.
Right.
Give a damn about Frazier. Just don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, who cares about Frazier? I mean, not that he's a bad beast or anything. I mean, back in the day, he killed, but what, Frazier's like 70 now? Are we really, you know what I'm saying? Am I really checking for Kelsey Grammer to come in and select? And how much screen time? He probably gonna get the same amount of screen time that he got in the Marvels and that end credit scene. So,
I don't know.
They're bringing these chairs out.
This is a lot.
Maybe they did 15 minutes per chair because that's all the screen time each one gonna get. Maybe they foreshadowing and letting us know, nah, this person only gonna be. You saw they ended with RDJ.
15 minutes is a lot. If I can get 15 minutes, I'll be happy. I think that's a lot for some people.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right.
They got a lot. They got a lot to do. They got a lot. I was just more curious on why did they drop it yesterday? Like, what was the point? I'm just always thinking about the business side of it. Like,
me too.
Why
And I think that's where I get stuck at, because it's not even about the artistic side anymore. I'm looking at it. I get drawn into the business. Like, even when it came to Captain America, this last one, Brave New World, the business side is what made me look at the movie funny. It's like, I looked at it like, business wise, y'all was setting this movie up to fail from the jump. You know what I'm saying? And it's just showing poor leadership to me. And I don't want to, I can't say I don't want to make it racial, but that could be looked at as racial, right?
Yeah.
But then it could also be looked at as just poor management, poor leadership. Because it seemed like they setting this movie up the same kind of way, you know what I'm saying? Like, with nothing. So
I think, like you said, this movie is gonna make money just off of pure nostalgia. That's just it. Same way Deadpool and Wolverine did. I didn't think that was a good movie at all. It still made over $1 billion. I want to know what the budget is for this movie, and we're gonna find out. We're gonna see what the budget is.
Just like they lied about Cap. The initial was 300 something for Captain America. Then they were like, wait, hey, whoa, it's only 180.
Nah, when they film over in London and they get those tax credits, it has to be public records over there. That's their law. So we will know what that budget is. When they film
Sri Lanka or something like that.
Hey, they already filming. We're gonna get that budget. It might take a while, but we're gonna get it. That's because, like I said in my video, I mean, RDJ and Russo's, that's 90 million there. That's it.
Yeah.
Robert got 50. Russo's got 40. That's 90. That's crazy.
Yeah, we already at 100. Already at 100.
Crazy.
And you got some heavy hitters in this movie who want to get paid.
That's why I think Elizabeth Olsen isn't coming back. I'm telling y'all, a lot of people think she capping. I don't think she capping. I think she playing hardball. I believe her.
That, and I think she want to act.
Yeah.
I think a lot of, I'm saying, like Chris Evans walked away because he wanted to act. He, what I'm saying? Like, nah, I got some shit. I can really do this shit. I know y'all see me as Captain America, but Nah, I really like acting. I'm tired of being motherfucking, and not saying he won't ever come back, or you know what I'm saying, but from what I understand, that the schedule is real demanding, and you don't have time to do the shit that you want to do. You just doing Marvel shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what did you think of the rollout? What did you think of the chat? Like, what is this genius? Is this a good marketing strategy? What was this? Does this get butts and seats? For all them seats they brought out, will booties be in those seats?
No, not necessarily, because like the average person, I don't think was on it like we was on it. You know what I'm saying? The average person isn't. I think the average person is gonna go to the movies because we're gonna hype it up. We're gonna see the cameos. My sister went and watched Deadpool and Wolverine just because she heard people talking about it, and she was like, "What am I watching?" I said, "That's what you get for going because you want FOMO. You want to go because you want to see
FOMO. That FOMO will get you."
I think this marketing plan was actually very smart. I didn't like it, but I think it was smart because I think they know that if I get the nerdy people talking about it, they're going to spill it out to the general public. And we talk about it.
We are talking about it. And
we talk about it.
Coming across, as much as y'all didn't like it, y'all showed talk about it. I was like, yeah, you're right. You got me.
We talk about it. That's marketing. We're talking about it.
I said, they got me. But I mean, you know,
I didn't like it. I didn't like it, but that's what marketing is. You may not have to like it, but we talking. We talking about it.
It works. Right. I just need you to talk about it. I need you to be free marketing from, we spent, and how much money did they spend on that? Probably not much. Bringing some chairs out every 50. Well, I don't know. I would have been like, man, I got to sit here for how long and bring these chairs out and do what? It probably just one dude on the camera.
You get a PA. You get a PA to do it.
Yeah. If I'm the PA, I'm trying. Nah, give me some. I want to get paid. I want to get. They trying to, you know what I'm saying? Bring me in for the regular wage. No, this is what am I doing today?
Look,
I'm looking at the
chairs. You have 6 people. You put a chair at 5:30. You put a chair at 5:45.
They don't know what
ways
chair they
to get it going.
they hiring people like me. Hey, send a mass email like, hey, you want to do this for $12 and something an hour? Come through. We got you for 10 hours. And I show up and then like, oh shit, it's a fucking Marvel movie. I could ask for more money, but hey,
it's overseas too. So they getting somebody for cheap to do it. But
yeah,
we talking about it. That's the goal. We talked about it. People sat and watched that. I felt so bad for people who were live streaming it. I'm like, y'all really sitting here for 5-6 hours?
They was waiting. I wonder how much engagement they got. I wonder, did it work for them, or did people just go to the Marvel stream? You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I should go. Even though I was at work, I was like, I should just set up a live stream and just have this shit rock.
Should have.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I should just do it. But I was like, once I found out what it, I said, man, ain't nobody finna come over here and just watch some chairs. But 273 million people proved me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the world? That is crazy. I gotta salute them on that. I gotta salute, like you said, I didn't like it. It was, I don't know, because the end is what really got me. When RDJ showed up, I said, this is a Robert Downey Jr. commercial. It's a 5-hour Robert Downey Jr. commercial.
Of course.
Man.
And if I'm Disney, if I'm giving you $100 million, yes, I'm using you.
Yeah, I'm
every step of the way.
You showing up for all this marketing.
Every step of the way. You are finna work for this 50 million. Yeah. Well, this 100 million, because he got 100 million, 50 a movie.
50 a movie.
Yeah, he working.
You finna do all the marketing for this.
Everything. But I said
Fantastic Four better be good. It better be good. That's the one that's got to bridge it. And it better bridge the hell out of this shit. It better bridge it. It better tell. It's the story of whatever's going on. Better overshadow that you shouldn't even know it's a fan. This better be a movie about the damn multiverse and the incursions, and because they got to explain so much just to get there. It's a lot they got to. Then they want to include the Silver Surfer, Galactus. Like, it's a lot that they got to do. So, and I'm thinking, is this a standalone Fantastic Four movie? Or is this is how we throw RDJ? Is RDJ showing up in Fantastic Four?
I think it's going to be standalone for 98% of the film. And then at the end, you got to figure out a tie-in some kind of way.
They got to. But even that 2% of a tie-in, is that going to be enough to get me to Doomsday? Because you saw what they tried to. They tried to do something with Black Falcon. It didn't work. You know what I'm saying? With the leader. Because I'm like, how the leader know what the hell? How will he even know what's going? You know, and what is he talking about? Is he talking about the multiverse, or is he talking about some other? Like, what are you even
talking about probabilities and stuff. Yeah. And my thing that they have a lot of heavy lifting to do, because you got to wrap Kang up, unless RDJ is just gonna sit and say, I got rid of that other guy. I feel like you have to recast him. I feel like you have to, because you have to explain some of this stuff, or maybe you don't. I don't know. I just don't know.
That's the crazy thing. You're right. I don't know. Will people just flock to it and just show up and just watch it just because it's an Avengers movie?
Yeah.
Yes. But then are the audiences getting smarter? I mean, because if you think about it, Captain America should have done numbers. It should have, to me, it should have hit 6. I think it should have hit 6. So for it to not hit 6 is a bad sign for me when it comes to Marvel's brand, because the Marvel brand should just get at least 50% of whatever they're looking for into the theaters. At least just that Marvel little role at the beginning of the movie should allow, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, 50% of whatever that number that they're looking for to just show up.
Right.
That didn't happen here. And it's been diminishing returns with damn near every project that they've been dropping. Hell, Daredevil, ain't nobody really.
But we talked about that. We kind of talked about that the last time we was on here. I was like, I just don't think it's gonna do what they expect it to do. I think eventually Marvel is gonna have to. They just got to retool, and they got to lower some of these budgets on this stuff.
Yeah. They got to figure out a way to get you right. The budget has to be lowered.
Because you got to it's kind of like a basketball or football team. You just got to rebuild. And part of rebuilding is cutting costs. And at the rate that they're going on some of these movies and TV shows, the amount of money that they're spending and wasting, Now, Thunderbolts, I think they're going to be okay with Thunderbolts, because I think the budget was under 200 on that. If Thunderbolts is 160, 180, and you get the 5, 6, 7, that's a win. You good.
Yeah, and I think Thunderbolts is crazy. Thunderbolts gonna end up probably beating out Captain America, but
it is for sure.
Yeah, and a lot of people looked at me crazy when I was saying that earlier. Before anything, I was like, nah, Thunderbolts gonna be at 1. Because I was saying it's got all the new characters that they did give us that are funny, that people, because the people, who cares about Florence Pugh's White Widow? Who cares? I'm like, no, these are the characters that they actually gave you some substance to, and that's why they're gonna work. I said the Red Guardian, his whole thing in Black Widow, that worked.
Yeah.
Florence Pugh in Black Widow, that worked. You know what I'm saying?
And I think the way they're marketing it is smart. I think they're marketing this movie in a smart way. I think they're not pitching it as some happy hoorah. This is a real gritty
action film. Yeah.
I can take my granddaddy who's 60 years old to go check it out, because the story is going to be kind of straightforward. You got soldiers and
that's what I think they need. They need more of that, because I was like, if y'all would have just separated like the ground edgy, like this Thunderbolts, I think Captain America should have been in that realm. Like, just stick strictly to get away from the fantastical. Like, we can still be fantastic, but get away from the fantastical. Like, Captain America should have been about him going after the secret society. Boom, straightforward. It's him, it's soldiers. Like you said, I could bring my granddaddy could have showed up, watched it, and been fine. Oh, this like fucking Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Boom,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Thunderbolts show up, another action, just an action movie. Don't have to be the greatest story. Just give us some action, straightforward storyline. Go home satisfied, right? And they don't even really have to connect to nothing.
Yeah,
they don't really even have to connect to nothing. But since they already announced Doomsday and Secret Wars, now the fandom is like, well, it's got to get what's connecting. How do we get from point A to point B?
Yeah.
And they have done a horrible job with the multiverse. So hard. Like this has got to be this is the worst. This is the worst botch job I've seen since watching Dr. Miami. It's some bad stuff. It's bad.
They
really
have
is.
some heavy lifting. This movie has to be 3 hours. Doomsday.
Yeah, 3 hours.
You have a lot of exposition that you got to get out. You have a lot of explaining to do. You're bringing all like what the hell? How do you even integrate? They don't. That's another problem. They just don't. They don't exist anymore. We finna go to a whole nother battle world, so it's irrelevant. Leave their ass on 616 Earth. We finna have something new.
This is crazy.
How the hell does Namor fit into this? And I want to see Namor. Like I actually like the character of Namor, but what?
Yeah. I don't know. You right. I enjoyed. I like the character Namor too. I know he was the Mexican. I know he was the Mexican Namor. I get it, but I think he was one of the better antagonists that Marvel has. Of course.
Yeah.
Right? But you're right. Where does he fit in? And what does he care?
Fit?
Why does he care? But I don't know. Namor was caring about some dumb shit in that movie anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
yeah, but I'm like,
what's his fight in all of this? Like,
is Robert Downey Jr. gonna be in the ocean, like trying to get vibranium, and that's gonna make him call Shuri, and now we got to team up. Like, how does this all work together? It's so crazy. Yeah. And is Dr. Doom in 616? Like, what are we doing?
It's all over the place. And that's what I was saying earlier. This is all over every character is all over introducing the X-Men. Where are the X-Men coming from? Is this?
I can at least process the X-Men. I can process them.
No, but because you know them, right? So you probably
because we know that Monica is over there in that other universe. I think that's an easier story to tell. This is a whole nother universe. They got a whole nother life going on. Everything is going to crash together. From what
we know, nobody watched the Marvels didn't do so well. I don't know. Right? People show up to watch the Marvels. So that's a story that you now have to put a little bit more emphasis on. Not saying that from getting, like you said, from point A to point B, because there is a thread there, but I gotta, you know what I'm saying, weave a little bit more for that thread line. You know what I'm saying?
Or you just do like they did in Loki. You just flash over to that universe and you say universe 712 and they're talking about whatever over there. And I'm just like, how does everything come together?
They need a dope ass seamstress. You know what I'm saying? Who did the American flag? What was her name? Betsy Ross. They need Betsy Ross. You know what I'm saying? Because they got some weaving to do. You know what I mean? It's a
lot. It's a lot. Because I'm just processing in my brain. I'm just like, okay, we got Fantastic Four. We know they are in an alternate retrofuturistic universe. Rumors are their planet's going to get blown up. We see Reed Richards on the chalkboard. Right. He's trying to get back to 616. So, okay, let's say they make it back to 616. Where is Dr. Doom? Like, has he been here all this time? Is he in a different universe? Like,
that's something they got.
And he can't be from this universe because it's Tony Stark. So he has to be from a whole nother universe.
And that's what I'm like. Is Doom, is this Doom we're getting with RDJ? Is he at the Fantastic Four? Is he coming over with them? Is that what
he has to be either coming over from them or with X-Men? Like, he got to be in one of them universes. He has to be.
It's
he's not in 616.
It's the concept art that we got, that whole little leak thing that happened. Where does all that fit into what we just saw with these damn chairs? You know, we had the variant T'Challa, so to speak. We don't know if that was T'Challa, if that was if it was a variant, if it was the Sun. We don't know who that was, right? We got the Hulk world. You know what? Shit, we talking Doomsday. I ain't even think about Secret Wars. So now we got to go from that to Secret Wars too.
Yeah, I think that concept art may be more Secret Wars related.
Yeah. Wow, this is all crazy, man. It's all good. This why we need. They need to tank a couple years so they can get some first round draft picks. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, they keep making bad trades. You know what I'm saying? Or going, it just ain't working. They trying to stay relevant. It's like just even when I look at Star Wars, like the fandom of Star Wars never died, but shit, it took them how many years to get a new Star Wars after the original trilogy? What, 15, 20 years or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Because the last, what was 88, I think was the last of that trilogy. I want to say it was like 87, 88. Then we didn't get nothing until 96. To 96, 97. And then we didn't get another until 2017, 15. Either way, they didn't give us. Star Wars did it, and I look at their fandom as the fandom of all fandoms, right?
Mm-hmm.
First blockbuster movie was Star Wars, yada yada yada. We know the backstory on Star Wars, but I think Marvel needs to look at Star Wars and say, okay, they took time out and they were able to let fans and other people develop their material for them. You know what I'm saying? Then they come out with a movie. The fandom is still alive, is vibrant. They do their 3, they sit down, right? Come back 10, 15 years later, do another 3, they sit down. You know what I'm saying? Star Wars fans now, they upset, they mad at Kathleen Kennedy,
right?
And they got the right to, but they gonna show up for these next 3 Star Wars movies. You know what I'm saying? Because they, no matter what, they still built that equity with the fan.
Mm-hmm.
I think Marvel is burning the equity with the fan, with the content that they're putting out, because they're putting out so much and they're not giving us a chance to miss them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think this is another testament to that. Like, you're not giving me the opportunity to process what you've done already. You haven't given me a bridge movie to give me the information I need to even get to the next movie.
Right.
You invested me into Kang and then took Kang away. The multiverse hasn't worked in your favor. You do a lot of storytelling in your Disney shows, but you told me not to watch the Disney shows. You said I didn't have to watch them. So then I don't watch them, and then when I go watch the movie, everything in this movie had something to do with the damn Disney show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the confusion that the fan is probably getting, and that's why you're seeing these diminishing returns. Yeah, the movie, it made, but it should have made more. And I don't think people are understanding when we say, no, it didn't financially flop. No, it didn't. But the word on the curb is, what the fuck was going on with this movie? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did I sit down and I didn't watch it again? And then you just see this box office go down lower. The next movie come out, another 50 million going, another 100 million going. And now they're in this $400, $500, $600 million box office range. That's not Marvel.
Yeah, but look, that ain't the Chicago Bulls either. You just got to go back and retool. That's why I say they'll eventually have to bring some of these budgets down. They'll eventually have to rethink their perspective on selecting TV shows. And I think they'll have a breather with X-Men. I think X-Men will give people a breather away from the Avengers. And that'll kind of be their breath of fresh air. But how we get to Doomsday next year, what that story looks like,
it's making me, even with you saying that, it's making me think it's even harder to go from Doomsday, Secret Wars, and then into X-Men. Even with that, I think it's going to be a leap of faith, because we don't have, all right, after Secret Wars, I'm guessing we get this Magical Blade movie, maybe, right? So we got Blade coming.
Magical Blade.
Yeah. Blade movie, X-Men films, maybe a Ghost Rider situation or some Midnight Suns type situation. So now I'm coming from Avengers mindset into X-Men world, right? And I think X-Men, no matter what you do with X-Men, I think it'll sell, right? Because X-Men is bigger. X-Men is bigger than Marvel, I think. You know what I'm saying? But how does that fan go from the Avengers brain into, okay, we're in the X-Men world without even thinking of the Avengers anymore? And that's what I mean by you not giving the fan the chance to miss or to process. Because now I know they're going to want to hit us soon as Secret Wars is over with. They're going to come back that next year with an X-Men film, which I don't think is long enough to wait.
We talked
You know what
about
I'm
this
saying?
last time. You gotta keep the train rolling.
Nah, this train ain't got no cargo. It's just a damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no cargo on this train. The train left the station, left all the cargo. Just nah, man.
You gotta do something. You can't just take 2 or 3 years off. Kevin Feige, everybody want to get paid. They can't just be sitting around developing.
They can, no, okay. So you do other things. X-Men 97 was dope. Start doing some animation. Give and it do animation that has nothing to do with your MCU.
Mm-hmm.
X-Men 97 had nothing to do with the MCU. People loved it. Some of these crazy people that you want to eat, the Eternals and all that, do some animation for them.
Right.
Let people learn about them that way. Then when it is time to throw them in a movie, at least the fans or somebody knows who this character is. Right. Give me a Ghost Rider anime. If you're not gonna put him in the movies, like they could have been building the X-Men and all these other characters up in this whole separate pocket animation universe, and then when it was time to do a movie, oh, okay,
right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's management. It's piss poor management over there.
Oh yeah,
that's why I say Feige gotta get off the pot. He pissing all over the toilet, man.
It's definitely some leadership issues. Definitely some leadership issues. I think he's drowning and he's just trying to get back afloat. Like you said, when old boy took over, not Iger, the other guy, was it Chapek? No.
Oh no! Oh, you talking about the head guy, Chapek. Yeah, when Chapek came back.
Chapek.
I'm sorry. Iger left, Chapek came, and now Iger's back. I'm sorry.
Chapek. So when Chapek took over, and we just kind of got flooded with everything, I think they just did too much too quick, and they did not want to have everything connected, because in the real world, they're like, we need to make these things not connected so the average person can just cut on Disney Plus and watch it. And then unfortunately, you hire Jonathan Majors. He gets in trouble. He was going to be your linchpin to tie everything up. And now you're just in panic mode. So what do humans do when they start panic? You go back where it's safe. Let me call RDJ. RDJ, come on, man. We was giving Jonathan 20. How about you come back for 30? Nope. 40. Nope. 50. Nope. Keep it going.
You know what? I think you're right. You do go back. You go, let me start. Let me retrace my steps. Let me go back, start at the beginning. And I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
This to me is where they are, and I'm gonna keep saying this. Soon as when Chadwick Boseman passed away, whatever Marvel's future was died.
Oh, for sure. I think that was a major blow. For
Marvel's future died right along with the passing of Chadwick Boseman, and they didn't know. They made the wrong decision. Let me just say that. They made the wrong decision because they had plans for T'Challa, for Captain Marvel, for all of these people to lead the future of Avengers.
Right.
And then they had to pivot. Right. So it's crazy. And maybe this is why Marvel treating all the black characters bad. Marvel hinged their bets on these black men.
I told you that a long time ago. They don't trust y'all. Every last one of them. Every one of them done fucked them over.
And didn't get nothing from it. So now they like, nah,
you go where it's safe. Let me get the white boys back on duty.
Right. Maybe that's
you
what
look
it
at them 27 chairs. This white folks. Well, we got 3 black people. Shuri and Baku, Falcon. Maybe Ghost. Ghost is kind of here.
Yeah.
We got 4.
4 metal. Yeah, you're right. But that's. And I'm joking. I'm saying that in jest, but I'm looking at it.
No, it's like, the fucking reality. Like reality, when you really line it all up, you like, God damn.
Yeah, but I can't blame. I mean, I guess we could blame Jonathan Majors, right? I think he's the only one that them getting rid of T'Challa. I don't know what that mandate is. I don't know what's going on with that, but for them to make a bad decision on that's on them.
Right.
The Jonathan Major situation, that's a business, that's a business move that, they could have went either way with it. They could have kept him along, or they could have got rid of him.
Or recast.
Both sides I get, right?
Mm-hmm.
T'Challa, which was already you had it lined up. This is what we're doing, and y'all needed T'Challa for whatever stories y'all needed to tell, and y'all said, guess we just got to go without him. What does that get? It's gotten y'all nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Like the Avengers storyline or whatever they was doing has gone nowhere.
Yeah.
It's basically dead in the water. You know what I'm saying? Until we get this until we have just recently gotten Captain America: Brave New World, we have not seen one Avenger do Avenger shit. Because I don't even consider fucking Carol an Avenger because she only had 5 minutes of Avenger time. She don't know them niggas. She don't know none of them. She don't kick it. She ain't had no drinks, no nothing. She ain't high-fived. As far as we know. She been off-world. So I don't even really consider her an Avenger. So we ain't got no Avenger movie, any kind of Avenger tie-in, no nothing. We're going Endgame, Doomsday. That's it. What's it been 7 years? 7 years, right? 6 years?
6.
6 years since. Well, it'll be 7 once it comes out, right?
Yeah, when it
comes
out. Mm-hmm.
7 years. Don't know what the Avengers doing. We don't even know who the Avengers are. Are there the Avengers? What is going on? No story involved with the Avengers. No nothing. Scrolls. Where the scroll? I'm telling you, where the scrolls at? Y'all gave us scrolls and took them away. You know what I mean? Secret Invasion should have been that shit. They should have milked the hell out of Secret Invasion. That should have, instead of the multiverse, Secret Invasion should have been what, and maybe they couldn't do it because of damn T'Challa, but that should have been the ongoing storyline to go for into what we're going in this whatever next phases we got coming up.
Because why not? Like, why not?
It's simple. Do you know how simple it is? Scrolls is simple. The multiverse is hard. It's convoluted. It's we got to incorporate this. It's hard, but it's lazy at the same time. Secret Invasion with scrolls, I can follow it. It could be a whodunit. I could do a whodunit movie. I could do a whole bunch of mystery type situation. I could do, this scroll was only acting for him because he died and I took his place because I really looked up to this hero or something. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this. And then it could actually been a scroll invasion coming in just like in the comics and we want to take over. And boom, I got like 4 or 5 movies, whether Avenger-based movies or on the lower level, all wrapped up into one nice scroll bow.
Yep.
But no. We want the multiverse that don't make a lick of sense. None of it makes sense. Nothing. I just don't get it with them dudes, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I see a lot of this crazy. I see the twinkle in a lot of these fans' eyes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, to be cursed with the knowledge that I'm cursed with. Y'all, I would love to trade places with y'all and just be so gleeful. Oh, the chairs. I would love to be on the opposite end of, you know what I'm saying? But I just can't do it because I know that they can do better.
Right.
That's the bad thing about I know that they can do better. I know where they're pulling these stories from. I know how dope these stories are. And I know everything can't be translated in a film.
Right.
But y'all don't even try. That's the bad thing. Y'all don't even try.
I would hate to be the Russo brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I know they have so much pressure. I know they have so much uncertainty. I think the reason the whole cast was not announced because I think there's still deals not finalized. I think they probably have, like we always say, so many different versions of a script written just in case Elizabeth does come back, just in case it's probably so convoluted.
Yeah.
When it doesn't have to be. This could have been a very straightforward kind of story. And the biggest thing is these actors are not fucking playing no more. They're not stupid.
Yep.
You're not about to shoot me $1 million and I got to fly over to London and no, I want to get, so I think that's causing issues too. Like you can't just, give people anything and think they're just going to come. I think rightfully so. That's why I said in my video, it was stupid dumb to even announce RDJ's salary. That was crazy.
Yeah, why did they do that?
I don't know.
What?
I said in my video, I think they did it to just overshadow the Jonathan Majors of it all. I think they did it to prove like we're really invested in this story. But if I'm the actor sitting home and y'all calling me like, hey, we need you next year in London. We got you for about $1 million. What? Y'all finna get him 50? I'm only getting i.e. Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah.
What?
Because she's been carrying the Marvel franchise since Endgame.
Yeah.
So she if I'm her, I'm like, hold on, y'all. I'm looking to my left, I'm looking to my right, like y'all hear this shit?
Yes.
Nah, I go do a Lifetime movie. I go do whatever. I go, you know what I'm saying? I go do that.
If you read the interview that she did, she kind of insinuated that she was like, I never realized how much time I spend when I'm doing a Marvel movie. Sometimes you're on set for hours and you're just not really doing nothing. She said, I take more pleasure in coming to work, doing my movie, and I'm active the whole time. And people always think it's about money. Sometimes people will take less money for peace of mind.
To just work.
Yeah, for a peace of mind.
Yeah.
Versus you finna give me $1 million to just sit here and be idle. I don't know the fucking story because y'all are so secretive. So I'm only getting a portion of the script. I'm just sitting here. Y'all don't want me on my phone. I'm like, no.
Call me. Well, we're gonna call you when you need it, but we need you to sit here in this trailer. Like, nah, do you know what I could be doing right
now? And that is the energy I'm getting from a lot of people when they're doing these interviews. Even the guy in Fantastic Four. The older guy, whoever he's playing, he talked about it. He was like, they tried to get me 3, 4, 5 times, and I said, no, y'all gonna pay me. I'd rather go do a Broadway play for $10,000 versus y'all finna shoot me $500,000. And no, you pay me because I know what you giving X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that.
I get it. They don't want stuff to leak, and it's just like sports. You got all these people on the roster. You can only afford a certain amount, but y'all should have never leaked that man's salary.
Yeah, yes and no, right? Like with sports, it's tiers, right? I get LeBron, okay, I gotta pay LeBron. But if I took somebody to the championship or my version of the championship, and then you bring LeBron in, yeah, you can pay LeBron money, but I need some of that too. You know what I'm saying? If I've been holding the team down after y'all traded LeBron away or he retired, and then he want to bring his ass back and y'all open up the bank for him, but I done took y'all to the playoffs multiple times. I sniffed the championship. No, when it's my time to pay me. Oh, y'all want me to come back? No, y'all got to pay me. Well, we already gave all the budget. Okay, well, y'all don't need me.
Yeah.
Y'all figured he was more important than the rest of the cast. Y'all work with him. It's just gonna be a one-man show then, I guess. You know, that's how it would be. And that would be the hard. I'm with you. That would be the hardball that I would play. Y'all don't need me. Yeah. Y'all need RDJ. Let RDJ be Black Panther. Let him be Namor. Let him be Iron Man. Let him be Hulk. Let him be War Machine. Y'all want him. And he's a dope actor. He could probably play all of them. So go let him be that. But y'all don't need me. I go right on over here. Go work with Tyler Perry and be the token white woman in the Tyler Perry movie. I'll go do that.
Look, you know you're gonna get wrapped in about 3-4 days.
Right. I'll go do that. And he'll pay me handsomely for those 3 days. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was telling people, a lot of people's like, oh, these actors, they always lie. I'm like, her tone has been very consistent for the past couple years.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that she's not in these movies right now. Could that change? Yes, but I believe it. I really do.
Change.
I believe it. Just her tone in that interview, it wasn't like, oh no, sure. She's like, nope, I'm not in London. I'm gonna go film this TV show with FX. There's other things I want to do.
I might show up on Grey's Anatomy. Who knows?
Yeah, Hey, but if Kevin Feige call and say, listen, I can't get you 50, but I might can get you 35. She might throw that.
But now we talking. Now we talking. You see what I'm saying? Now we talk. Okay, now I'm gonna let you into the house. Come on in. Come sit down, Kev. What you say? 30? Come sit down.
Cause look, and also think about when they announced Jonathan's salary, 25 million. Bitch, y'all just gave me 5. Right. Y'all give me, he ain't even a star.
Yeah.
Mackie just got 10. What you think she asking for? They just gave Mackie 10.
She probably at least asking 15, 20. Because she's been holding it down. That's the thing. She has basically been the face of the franchise. It's a lot. The homie Ty always said, man, why y'all like Wanda so much? I don't know, but they like Wanda. Wanda has been the face of the franchise since Endgame. And she's been holding it down. Everybody's intrigued about her. She's got a good story. And she can be involved in a lot of things. I don't think that they do her right. You know what I'm saying? But if they really wanted to go in and flesh Wanda out, they could really do a dope ass job in fleshing her out.
Mm-hmm.
People are intrigued by one. Even in the comic book, she's an intriguing character by herself. You know what I'm saying? So she's been holding it down for them.
Because look, if we pull those 27 people up, we probably can break their salaries down and probably can see why each person is there. Because when you look at like the older X-Men, they just shooting them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really.
They don't even know what's going on.
They ain't really breaking them off. And then when you look at,
Patrick Stewart, I think is on morphine. Ian McKellen, you know what I'm saying? Like these guys, they just got it. They shoot them enough just to be able to stand upright and be able to say their lines, and then they tuck them back in the bed.
And then you probably got some people playing hardball like Holly. That's probably why Holly ain't there. Holly probably like, pay me, but other people, you shoot a little bit. And then when you look at your mid-tier people, they probably got people like Yelena locked in contracts, so she has to show up. They probably got her.
She got to show up.
Back in the day, when Black Widow came out, we finna go ahead and lock you in for 3, 4, 5 projects.
Yeah.
Who else are you really, really giving money to besides Mackie? Maybe Hemsworth.
Oh yeah, I know he because he was talking about it after this last story. He was like, I don't even know if I want to come back because of how they've made the character. So I'm pretty sure he's looking at everything. Y'all made me a fucking doofus. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made me a doofus. It's money. Y'all throwing money around. I need some of that. Yeah. But he has worked with the Russos with his Netflix stuff. Mm-hmm. So that might be maybe a hometown discount or type of situation with that. But I'm pretty sure he asking for the loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. You know what I'm saying?
Holland already locked in. Tom Holland's locked in. Yeah. So you really don't have to. So it's like,
I don't know. What is Sony? Is he locked in? Because what's the Sony situation?
I think they redid it. Remember the whole time where they had that fallout and they went back in and reworked it for a couple more projects?
Yeah.
She
said Holly Berry, not Holly, like the Holly leaf.
Oh,
Holly Berry.
Yeah, Holly Berry.
Holly Berry.
So everybody else. So she's probably the person, because I'm really thinking of this cast. She's probably someone who's like, I want money.
Yeah.
Everybody else, you already kind of got them locked in. You're not paying Simu Liu. They probably got him in a 3-4 picture deal.
That's the guy who they should have put on. They should have put Marvel on his back.
Yeah.
That movie was a good enough movie to start a character that they can actually build off of into the future. And we ain't seen him since.
Yep.
It's piss poor management, man. If this was the military, we'd be gotten overran by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is bad. This is bad management, man. The generals, whoever's in charge, is doing a horrible job. Horrible job. And I'm talking all of them, from Feige to Alonzo to fucking Wonder Bomb. Even though he just now coming in, we know Nate Moore, punk ass. I'm missing somebody. There's one other name I'm missing. Vittorio Alonso, Feige. It's one more guy. He's the silent. I think he like the silent. He might be the money guy. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too many people over there for these mistakes to happen.
Yeah.
And I know we like to blame it on Chapek and Iger. I get it. But at the same time, when do you buck that system? They not gonna fire you. Feige, you not getting fired. Not when you're bringing in the money that you was bringing in, right? They not finna say, all right, Feige, you got to go. You did what? Black Panther? Nah, 2? With you recasted T'Challa? Nah, you got to go. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening. What, you want to share this?
Yeah, just looking at the money. Yeah. All these people. He ain't spending money on nobody but RDJ, Hemsworth.
Let's see.
That's
Hiddleston.
it.
I think Tom Hiddleston is getting money.
You don't think he signed
at top
you don't
three-
think he signed like a deal maybe when he did the Loki TV show? You think they probably ain't locking back in for 3 or 4 projects?
Maybe if I'm him.
But you can't think about him. Don't think about him right now. Think about him.
Yeah, them then
2018 before, at the end game. I bet he signed a long picture deal.
Yeah, possibly. Bucky. I don't think Bucky getting paid. I think he just because Sebastian Stan is all over the place with his acting role. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One minute he want to play Donald Trump, next minute he's showing back up his damn, as Bucky. So I don't know. He might have gotten paid, or his payout was enough just, to bring him back anyway.
Yeah.
None of those X-Men guys are getting paid.
Ain't nobody really. I'm pretty sure when Chadwick passed away, they went ahead and locked Letitia into a 3 or 4 project deal.
Oh yeah, and I know they lowballed the hell out of that deal too. That was a lowball because they might have renegotiated after Black Panther 2. It was like, we taking some money away.
I don't think so. and I think Elizabeth Olsen's deal was up after Multiverse of Madness, because I remember she did an interview and she said her contract was over and that moving forward she was only signing 1 picture deals.
Yeah.
So
she finna LeBron it. She about to LeBron the league. One to 2 picture deals, and that's it. Give me all your money for 1 game. That's it. I'm with that. I think Marvel has showed its hand, and now if you are getting if a lot of people, Denzel. If I'm Denzel, and we talked about, if I'm Denzel, I'm trying to hit them over the head.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me? Oh no, you gotta pay. What did you just pay RDJ? You think I'm not the same caliber RDJ? Oh no, you gonna pay, especially 1 movie. You give me 50. I need 50.
I think if Kevin Feige asked him, he want 50. I think he a little softer on Coogler. Coogler might could sweet talk him a little bit.
I'm just saying.
We're like, come on, we trying to get this first.
Nah, He said I'm leaving with something. You heard what he said? I'm leaving with something.
So yeah, everybody else, they ain't paying Danny Ramirez nothing.
Oh nah.
They probably got Winston Duke in a 3 or 4 project deal. They probably got Mackie still in a deal.
Yeah, they just did his deal for this Captain America movie. So yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna see a lot of Mackie because they gonna get as much as they can out of whatever they gave him. So yeah.
So yeah, I believe it. I believe she's not in it. I do. And everybody was like, no, she's bluffing. I'm like, I believe sis ain't in this.
Yeah. I'm just looking at this cast and I'm like, where does this this is not a good fit. Like, who interacts with who talks to what?
Yeah. like where's Simu Liu? Where's he at? Where's he at?
Where he at? He don't
over
know
there
none
in
of
Cali with Paul Rudd. Yeah, well, they are in Cali.
Yeah. But he don't know nobody. Who is gonna be his friend out of this? Or his partner?
Paul Rudd.
Who to go back and forth with?
Ant-Man, it has to be.
and is it just him? Does his sister come along? Like,
you got
what
to.
other character from his universe? When I say universe, his realm, his movies shows up. Is it just him?
You gotta bring her. You gotta bring the sister. Like, that's why I said it's so much that they have to figure out. This is crazy.
Yeah, this hella crazy. I can't even. I guess Letitia Wright and Tanique Horta. I guess those two are going to be going back and forth.
Yeah.
I still don't like that dynamic. I think They should be mortal enemies. You don't come in, flood my country, and kill my mama. And then I
kill my mama.
Yeah, then fly off into the sunset with you. I just can't do that. I don't even know how they let that slide in that movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was so like, yeah, your mama dead, dog. I told you. Not to fuck. Like, he was like, I told you not to fuck with me. This is what happens when you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? He was just so calm about it. He was like, all right, and I'm gonna be back.
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna be back to finish the rest of the what? We not flying off into the suns in my bay. Yep, I got the Mexican guy with me. We kicking it now. Like what? He killed the queen. This what? Nah, man. People say that movie was good. That movie made no fucking sense.
I like the movie.
Come on, that movie didn't make no sense. Let the Mexican homeboy show up, him and the cholos, show up, kill your mama, burn your house down. You not finna drive off in no lowrider with cuz. That's not what's about to happen. And looking at all your cousins and your family members like, nah, we cool now. That ain't happening. Nah.
What is RDJ's story? What is his story? And I hate they finna make him a sympathetic villain. Oh my God, I hate that.
They shouldn't. Doom is not a sympathetic villain.
I hate it. I hate that, man.
Doom is an asshole, egomaniac. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, there's nothing that you like, babe, but I like him. But I like him. No, you want to hate Doom. That's why he's the villain that he is. He's not the nigga you love to hate. He's the nigga that you hate. Like, I don't like this dude. Get him out of here. You think he better than everybody? You know what I'm saying?
And that's
like,
why
no.
I hate him playing that role, because he can kind of mirror Tony Stark. They have similar qualities. They're both egotistical.
Mhm.
I don't like nothing about RDJ playing this role. Because how do you separate the two? How can you? He better be able to pull this off.
Right.
Because they're very similar. Like, they're different, but they have attributes that are similar. And the way that I'm hearing that they're writing him is going to be very, well, you can like understand where he's coming from. And I'm like, no, that's why you should get a different actor. This is crazy. I don't like this. Don't like nothing about it. Don't like nothing about it. I'm gonna be there, but I don't like nothing about it. I'd rather y'all should just got the old nigga who played Doom from Nip Tuck. Bring him back.
I know, right? I just saw him in. I saw him in some shit. But you're right. Get him back. If y'all bringing that Fox, all these Fox people back, bring him back. Redeem him, because he needs some redemption. The way that y'all did him in those Fantastic Four movies, he need to be redeemed. That way we can get a representation of the Fantastic Four, because we don't have a representation of the Fox Fantastic Four in this universe, or whatever they're doing, this Doomsday, whatever.
This would have made more sense to me if y'all could have went and got somebody out of the theater in England somewhere and made him Doom and gave him $5 million and still bought RDJ back. Like, y'all still could have made this happen. Y'all still could have let RDJ be a Tony Stark variant or something. Just don't make him Dr. Doom.
Yeah, man. I don't know why the push. What's the push for him to come back as Doom? It's like they all knew Doom was a big draw. It's like, we got Doom a big draw, we got RDJ a big draw. Let's put them together. I just don't know if that work. That don't work for me. That just don't work for me. Give me somebody. They could make or break a brand new actor or an established actor, make them big time with giving them this Doom role. Just like it did for RDJ's fucking future and everything. They can do the same thing with whoever actor they pick to be Doom. So why not do that? It's like Marvel, y'all can make or break careers, and y'all don't. Y'all don't. Simu Liu, and I'm gonna keep going back to him. This should have been y'all guy.
Yeah, he could have been.
This should have been y'all guy.
He could have been.
And y'all just let him sit. We should be on we should be on Shang-Chi 3 by now.
Yep.
Shang-Chi 3 by now.
He'd probably be in Spider-Man.
Yeah, possibly, maybe, hopefully. I would, because I think it's, you know, it's more to his story, it's more to tell. Dope actor, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people like, and that's the thing too. I think people like him as a actor. You know what I'm
I
saying?
liked his world. I like that world.
Yeah, that world is dope. So,
I don't know. I don't know what they did.
But yeah, let's wrap it up, man. Let's wrap it up. I appreciate you, Tina, for coming in.
Oh, hold on. Let's talk about this. So Jeff Snyder.
Tina said, hold on. Tina said, wait, pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. What you got?
Jeff Snyder was on the hot mic, and he said he heard that they may have an actor for T'Challa Jr. for either Secret Wars or Doomsday, but the person is already in a superhero movie. Well, he said there's an offer out.
But the person is already in a superhero movie, then that would be out as Hodge.
What superhero movie is he in?
He just did not Flash, Black Adam.
No, so he made it seem this is his exact terminology.
Okay.
So I got it messed up. What I'm hearing, they're casting for T'Challa Jr. and they have sent an offer out, but the offer is sent to someone who's already starring in a superhero movie, and it might be something hard for them to balance.
Currently, they're doing it currently.
I can only think of Aaron Pierre. I don't think he'll take that role, but that's the only person I can think of.
Because currently,
there's nobody else.
Damn sure ain't Sam Wilson, right? I mean, we only got how many black superheroes or black actors that are in superhero movies?
That's it.
That's it. Oh, so I mean, that would be dumb if they sent it out to Aaron Pierre, though.
That's what he said. He didn't tell us who it is. I don't believe it. But then again,
you gotta watch Jeff. I think Jeff do a lot of. he the comic book. He the that version of Stephen A. Smith, man. You gotta watch
it, man. Stephen A. Smith. I've always said I just can't see them casting for the Sun without Ryan Coogler being involved. I just can't see that, but we'll see. Ryan Coogler will be back on the scene come May or June after Sinners wraps up.
That Sinners look good. If I'm him, I'm looking at Marvel and I'm looking at WB and Sinners, and I'm like, do I want to go back over there? Do I really want to go back over there?
He has a deal. He has a solid deal with Warner Brothers. So, but
he's saying, you saying with Warner Brothers?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. I mean, you talking about long term?
Yeah. And he has one of those. Who else has a deal like him? I think Tarantino. So it's a one of a kind deal where it's a multi-picture deal if it does well. Now I'm not even gonna say multi-picture. They said it's a multi-universal deal. So TV shows, movies, and he gets ownership after 20 years. And they said that's very rare. Most of the time studios want to keep it. Yeah. I'm a little scared for Sinners though. I am.
Why that?
I think the budget was too high.
I thought it was low. What you heard?
It's 90.
I look at that as low. Because if I'm coming from, I just did Black Panther, and then I did Black Panther 2 when we know that budget was exorbitant. To 90, I guess it's high based off it being
high for a vampire movie. Yeah.
I guess, but with the name surrounding it, I should be able to sell this. I'm Ryan Coogler, right? I'm Ryan Coogler. I got white folks in it and I got black folks in it, and it's a vampire movie. I should be able to take this to 300.
No.
Yes.
Let's come back to this. Creed
what did Smile do? What did Smile do?
Creed made 273. Let's see what Smile did. Smile did. Which Smile? It looks like it's a couple out.
It should have only been 2. What did the first one do? I know the first one they said was like
217.
I should Third one. I should be able to get the 2. I should be able to. You just said 275 for Creed. Was it Creed you said? I should be able to get that. I should be able to replicate that.
Think so?
Yeah, I should be able to. I think Michael B. Jordan is on both sides of the fence for women, black women, white women. They like Michael. We know white women love Michael B. Jordan. He had a white girl back then. But so that should be a draw within itself. I think black men like Michael B. Jordan because The Wire or just, him. Michael B. Jordan seems
Killmonger.
like a cool dude. I don't mind going taking my lady to go see a Michael B. Jordan film. You know what I'm saying? Vampires, I think Vampires is a draw. I don't know how much of a draw it still is, but I love vampires, so I'm showing up. We got White Widow or Black Widow. The new Black Widow is in it. You know what I'm saying? She is coming.
No, that's
on
Hawkeye. Haley Steinfeld.
I'm sorry. Hawkeye. I'm sorry. I said the wrong thing. Haley Steinfeld.
Kate Bishop.
We got her in it. You know what I'm saying? And she got some black in her. I don't want to, She do. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know how she leaned into it, but you know what I'm saying? I think her grandma was black or something like that. It's something like that. But no, I'm saying that in jest, but she is a draw. You know what I'm saying? I think they got the right things to get up close to 300.
No.
Will it? I think so. Then what would you like the budget to be? What? 60?
Yeah. Because if you get 60 and you get to 120, 150, I'm cool. 90, Get Out made 255. I don't see it doing Get Out numbers because, and the reason why, and I talked, did I record the video? Yeah, I recorded the video. I got to edit it. It's black people.
Yeah.
They talking about religion, hoodoo, voodoo, Christianity. Black people don't like that. So it's like, we gonna go. But think about it, really. You know like how the generation 40 and up, I had to go cross sanctify myself. Y'all don't go see, you know how it gets going. Y'all don't go see that. It's talking about voodoo and this and that. Are we gonna go back and watch it twice? I'm gonna go back and watch it twice for sure. But I'm like, 90 is a lot for a vampire movie. 90,
but maybe that's why you're only getting the snippet. Like, we don't know nothing about it. If the general audience watching just the previews, they don't know nothing about this movie.
Yeah,
and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah,
and I think the poster is simple. So they had like some art school dude do the poster. They paid him $10 to do 10 of them because the posters just look so regular. You know what I'm saying? They don't look crazy. So I don't know, man. Maybe you're right.
I think this movie is gonna be great. I think this movie is gonna be great. I heard that it don't end how people wanted to end. I heard that it ends open ended, of course, because he has the opportunity to make sequels.
Right.
I don't know if it's gonna get the 2 though. Gosh, I wish that budget.
You don't
was
even
60.
think it gets the 2.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think 40 and under, those people will go back and watch it multiple times because it seems like the younger generation is more in tune with like spirituality. They're open to like hoodoo and energy and the ancestors and all of that. For some reason, when you get 40 and above and you get to talking about, I'm talking to my ancestors, are kind of, oh, I don't do that. That's the devil, So it's like, I want to see how. Is people going to go back and watch it multiple times? Is word of mouth going to spread? Or is people going to say, you got to go get sanctified after you watch it. They talking about voodoo. They conjuring up spirit. Because that's what it is now. We finna get into some voodoo in this now.
I'm with it. I don't know. I think it'll work.
It reminds me of Lovecraft Country.
Yeah, that it does. It does. It reminds me of Lovecraft. And from what I understand, he was actually supposed to be in it. So if
he keep his nose clean, he'll be in the sequel. He's just
in the sequel. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Just keep your nose clean, friend. Don't just woosah. Take a break when you need to, but
I think he'll keep his nose clean. I think he's fine. I think just stay busy. As long as he stay busy, stay away from the white women, he good. Good. Hey, ma'am, how you doing?
Don't even speak. Look straight ahead. Look at your wife.
She said, don't even speak.
Don't like Shannon Sharp said. Don't even be alone.
Do not be. Do not be alone.
Don't even walk in the elevator. Don't do
right. If you in the elevator want to get in, you get out.
You get out. You either need to have your wife or your sister or your mama with you at all times, sir. Okay.
Live. Stay anytime. Just be live all the time on the phone. Just record
God,
everything.
dog, don't shake nobody's hand. They might say you squeeze their hand too tight. Don't do nothing,
Oh
friend.
man, you funny. She said, "Don't even speak. Don't speak. Don't nothing."
No. I'd rather somebody
Oh,
say
man.
you rude as hell because you didn't speak to me than for me
Mhm.
to speak and now I done touched you and hugged you the wrong way. No, don't do nothing. Get your wife pregnant and keep your nose clean. All right, Blue. I'm gonna let you
All
go,
right.
child. I'm gonna go find me something to eat, but I just
Yeah,
came to bomb your
you
stream
did. You
and
did. I appreciate it. It was a good bomb.
okay.
It was. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Peace out,
Peace
people.
out. That was Tina, y'all. Tina, y'all. Give another round of applause. Round of applause for Tina. Ooh. Ooh. About to end it, man. I appreciate everybody who came through, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this Avengers Doomsday reveal, cast reveal. Did y'all like it? Was it genius? And do y'all think it works? Let me know in the comments. Do y'all think they'll be able to fit all of this together, man? Because I really do not see them fitting all of this together. You know what I'm saying? To make it work. I really don't know. But yeah, that's my time, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Become a member if you want. I appreciate all the super chats that came through today. Thanks for coming through and kicking it on my couch at Blues House, man. Hope y'all enjoyed today's insights. Don't forget, like I said, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more unfiltered opinions and engaging topics, man. Join the community, stay informed, entertained, and inspired. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep it real, cuz you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Take it easy, be safe, and I'm out. Peace. Where my outro at? Real simple outro, you know. I think I got it.